Now I've seen a lot of videos online where people are making really awesome knives out of old tools. Now you've got to be up for a laugh for this, because I'm literally going to take a short period of time to bang together something. I've no idea what it's going to end up like. I don't deal with steel necessarily. I'm more a woody person and I do my best with that. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to use that brush. I've got a little file there, and the only other things I've got is that grinding wheel and the other grinder. I'm hoping you can see now. What I need to do is that is the thing. It's about 8 inches from there to there. So I've got 4 inches for the handle and 4 inches for the blade. This looks like the best end for the blade, and that looks like the best end for the handle, because it's more eroded on that and I need more control over this. Oh, that's hurting my knee a bit, that. I'll tell you what, it's true what they say, they don't make them like they used to. That took some serious getting through. And there it is. So I'll start shaping now. This is all done by hand. I'm not marking, apart from them lines, I'm not marking any of this off. Thick bit here to take off on that side first, and then once that's gone I can start bringing that down to a point. Right, so we've got to this point now. Got to remember, this is just an old spanner, and I've been just messing with it. Let's see what we end up with, shall we? Just take time. You know how much it's cost me? Time. Still see it penned it. That's my initial one, the initial marking. I realised that my hand, including my thumb, we're going to come further down. I'm leaving that in. You know, this kind of thing, because it reminds me, I keep saying this, it reminds me of making it with this. Let's get it all over. And what's that going to do? Normally I just have to put it on my knee when I'm doing this. Is I'm going to polish the entire thing. Happy, happy days. I don't think with any doubt that's going to create pegs. Oops, sorry, I've just whacked it on head, didn't I? Right, so just a top peg off. Imagine just, you know, you want to make your peg. Yeah, that's going through properly. The other bit was totally dead. So that's battened through beautifully, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Can't look at that. Carve out that creates fire sticks. That's bouncing a bit, to be honest. Have you seen? Look at this. Look at the size of the back of that thing. You know, to clean this up, of course I can. I can use it as a plane. It's a plane now. Look at that. Always remember, nice safety, everyone. So there you go. You see the little ringlets that's coming off? That's working like a plane. Go on, lad. Is it best knife out there? Is it toughest knife? Probably not. No. It's tough. It's called Frank, after Frankenstein. That's the knife, and it's got a steel handle. Okay, and I could leave it like that. We saw in one of my last videos where I batten the hell out of it. I use it as a chisel and such like, and it's rough around the edges, but it's sharp, and it's made out of chrome vanadium. It's basically, for those that don't know, it's a spanner. The videos are on the channel. I'm not going to go linking them below. They're down there if you go look for them. Right, it goes through the entire process of finding the spanner, going through all the rigmarole and making the knife, and it's not the perfect blade as far as aesthetics is concerned, but as I keep saying, it's good for purpose and it does every single thing I want, and it is very sharp. It's got the convex edge, you can see down there, it's got the canvas. I managed to keep that straight, I've done alright there. This is a piece of wood that I got from up on Burbage. It's oak. If you watched the video when up on Burbage, and it got a big black spider in it. Okay, that's as far down as I want to go. Don't want to take any more than that off. Now we can peg the scales on. Okay, so that's a job to be done. The thing about it is I'm not selling it to anybody, so any purists out there who say no you shouldn't and you can't and you don't, it doesn't matter to me, it makes no difference. I look at an object and I think, can I make that, can I create that in any form, and I just make it up in my head. Got more or less the right size. I've just got to process this. Now this is, that's easier said than done because this is really hard wood. Right, so what I'm having to do here, because this isn't perfectly shaped, I'm having to look down there, find the gaps, if you can see that. See, it's light there, and there's light there, yeah. See it? There. I can mark off just there, and then I'm having to scrape. I can feel the indentation, so I'm scraping. But I marked it off, and you'll see there I've dug through. So we see that, don't we? Get a rough idea of that. And on that side, we've got that little indentation there. And on that side, we've got the indentation. So what I'm going to do is get a piece of wood, which will go from one through the steel into the other. And then the resin is going to hold it in between, if you get me. So I've got to find a piece of this, probably that. Mark it to shape, pop it through, and then jam it. I'm going to literally jam it in the steel so it's like on each side, and then fit each of them onto it. I'm going to put it on there, put that on, jam that up, yeah, then pour it into there, put it on that side, put that on, and then jam that up, and then I'm going to clamp it. And just fingers crossed then, because to be honest, it's not brilliant, but as long as it works, I'm not bothered. Well, the only thing I could find which was anywhere near could have to pin with two knives, so I've put two knives on either side. I could do with two of these, but I've only got one. And I put pressure directly down onto that piece of wood on the inside. And it's got this resin on there, and I shall leave that in the house till tomorrow. So there you go. And I've taken things off it, it's solid now anyway, and I'm running by my own rules. So what I'm going to do now is, because it's solid, I'm going to take the knife, yeah, and I'm just going to slowly start shaping it. It turned out to be oak. But that oak, it just feels so nice. I didn't want it too slippy. I ain't gone down too far on sandpapers, because if it gets too slippy, it'll come at my hand while I'm working with it. So I'll take some photos for you and put them on end. But thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. And I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. It'll make fire sticks out of oak. You know you're on a winner.